Well, 4 IPS employees are now out of jobs tonight after a very controversial over their handling of a sex scandal involving a counselor and a student. But our David McAnally reports tonight that issue may not be over.
The IPS board not only fired 2 staff members tonight, it also accepted the resignation of 2 others who at one point faced criminal charges.
With this vote,
Aye.
the IPS board ended the careers of 2 longtime administrators.
To hear them say you are being fired for following policy and following orders, I just don't understand.
Obviously, this is very upsetting. It's been a very difficult few months.
Deborah Lesser and William Jensen say they followed district rules last winter when a parent reported an alleged sexual relationship between this former Longfellow school counselor and her teenage son. Later, prosecutors charged HR Director Tina Hester and her IPS assistant Shaylin Dabney with waiting too long to report the sexual relationship. But those 2 supervisors had their charges dropped when they entered a court diversion program. Both initially kept their jobs. But William Jensen, the acting principal at Longfellow who took the mother's report, was not charged with a crime, and neither was Deborah Lesser.
You didn't see any criminal charges there because we did our jobs and we followed the policy as written by the district.
The former acting principal says he asked about telling the police.
In a criminal case like this, your instinct is to go to the police. The officer was right there. I asked her, could I use the officer? She said, let's not involve the police.
That's the HR director.
Dr. Hester, let's not involve the police just yet.
Lesser and Jensen say they were treated differently from higher-ups. Why?
It's a little frustrating to feel like because you're old IPS and we can let you go without losing any of the folks we brought on.
Their lawyer charged School Superintendent Dr. Louis Farabee with being driven by public relations.
They did nothing wrong, and that public needs to know that.
The superintendent's spokesman said he would not be available for comment. For the board president,
it's an incident that was not only itself tragic, but also was not handled well by far too many people. The board and the administration accept our responsibility for any mistakes.
Lesser and Jensen said if they had to do it over again, they'd follow the rules the same way.
The lawyer for Lesser and Jensen says that it's possible they may consider taking the district to court over violation of their hearing rights. Back to you.